king. Pontius Pilate was a Quirinius. And the gospel account of the birth of Jesus does not give us a appropriate.
Which gospel? There are different versions in each gospel.
Alright, he's going to specialize in scripture, I'm going to specialize in biology.
Just let me finish for just
why does he get
in the same way? In the same way, it's difficult for you to prove evolution right here, right now. In the same way,
I can do it. You cannot demonstrate evidence for your creator for me because it's against
any evidence.
I have. You don't understand what evidence is. The set of facts. The set of
What set
facts.
of facts have you given me?
I am giving you facts. Can you stop interrupting the answer and ask the question?
Give me the facts.
Okay.
Just because
Facts are a
you
set
believe
of
it doesn't mean it's true.
Evidence is a set of facts that are concordant with or supportive of only one available option, right? So if I give you a set of facts that align with evolution and do not align with creationism and which creationism cannot account for, then that is evidence of evolution. Got it? You are a primate. This is predicted by evolution. This is concordant with evolution. Creationism cannot account for that. More specifically, what kind of primate are you? What do you mean it's illogical?
You're assuming that I am a product of evolution as your evidence.
Are you a primate?
I don't even know what you mean by primate.
I know you don't! That's what I'm trying to explain to you! Okay.
What do you mean when you say that? I mean, you're assuming, when you say primate, you're assuming a product of evolution.
No, I didn't say that. I said you are a primate. Thank you. The type of teeth that you have, the type of ears that you have, the type of nostrils that you have, the type of thumbs that you have, these are all traits that belong to primates. Okay?
Sure.
This is the most indicative. Now, specifically, within primates, you are a simian, meaning that you have a dry nose. Okay? Within simians, there's another word for simian, by the way. There's another word for simian. It's more commonly called monkey. Now, within monkeys, you are a catarrhine, meaning old world monkeys. I'm not pointing to similarities.
You're pointing to
diagnostic classifications. You are
similarities.
No, I'm not. You are not like a monkey. You are a monkey. Really? Yes. Specifically, you fall into a classification of hominoidea. Hominoidea
is because of the type similarities. No, I'm not a monkey. And using that as evidence that I'm a monkey.
Diagnostic classifications.
That's illogical.
No, it's not.
These are me.
These are diagnostic classifications. You have to understand. Yes, it is. It is the most powerful evidence. No, I'm not done. I'm not done. Within hominoidea, which is the apes, you are more specifically belonging to a subset called hominidae, which is great apes. Within that, you belong to homoids, and then homos. Now these are all by diagnostic features, not similar to, but belonging to, being. You are an ape. You are not like an ape. You do not look like an ape. It's not similar to an ape. You are classified as
similarities.
No, I'm not.
You have not pointed out that I come from a common ancestor. You have only pointed out similarities.
These are not similarities. These are diagnostic classifications. Is a Corvette like a car? Is a Corvette similar to a car, or is a Corvette a car? Is a lion similar to a cat, or is it a cat? Is a duck similar to a bird, or is it a bird? Does that mean
that all cars evolved from an original car?
No. What about ducks and birds?
That there is similarity.
Is a mallard similar to a duck, or is it a duck?
You keep going on that.
You keep going on that, man.
Is it? Answer the question. Is it similar to a duck, or is it a duck? For the exact same reason that you are an ape, you are a monkey, you are a primate, you are a mammal, you are a Aryan. Yes, because creationism cannot account for this. These facts,
in the same way that a car has similar features to another car, yet they're all cars, is not evidence that that the first car is the ancestor of all cars.
We don't have to do that. All we have to do is show that it's a diagnostic feature, not a similarity. A mallard is not similar to a duck is not similar to a bird is not similar to a dinosaur.
I diagnose just different cars.
Yeah, okay, so is a Corvette similar to a car?
A Corvette is a car.
Right, and you are an ape. It's not
because it has similarities with other cars. And we know that cars did not evolve one from another.
Because cars
so likewise, we did not evolve from animals.
But you are an animal. How could you say that you're not an animal? You are an animal. Your father was an animal. Your mother was an animal.
Created in the image of God.
I'm sorry, no, there is no God. But beyond that,
you might be
okay, so you've gone on about a bunch of stuff. Let me ask you
in science, there's only what is supported by evidence and what is not supported by evidence. If it's not supported by evidence, you can't assert it. It would not be honest.
So far, all you've done is diagnose similarities to apes.
I didn't give you similarities.
You've done nothing. You've done nothing.
Are an animal. It's not that you're similar to an animal. You have an internal digestive tract. You are a multicellular organism with an internal digestive cavity. You are an animal. Not similar to an animal. You are an animal.
You can say whatever you want.
I can't say whatever I want. I gave you evidence. I have evidence. You have nothing. You can't explain the fact that you are an animal.
I think that
you say
heart is just so hard.
You say my heart has nothing to do with it.
You can't say your argument. You can't say the weakness in your argument. The weakness in your argument.
There is no weakness in my argument.
The same argument can be used for artificial things.
No, it can't.
Yes, it can.
No, it can't.
Yes. No, we can classify things and say, look, you've got a Corvette, a Ford, and something. They've got wheels, they've got doors, they've got an engine. Therefore, they're all a car. Therefore, they all evolve from one another. That's your logic. I mean,
if you're going to classify something, then you have to classify it by the.
That's exactly the argument.
If you're going
the difference.
If yeah, cars don't start from.
But that's not evidence.
Yes, if the facts are only concordant, the facts are only concordant with evolution. There is no fact anywhere ever that is concordant with creationism, and you cannot account for the facts I just gave you.
I can say that the reason why there are similarities is because the Creator designed it so. He made you an ape for it. He made you an ape. Similar features.
He made you diagnostically an ape. Was the Corvette built to be similar to a car, or is the Corvette a car? For the same reason, you are not similar to an ape, sir. You are an ape. You are an animal.
You can give that classification all you want. But that's not a classification.
Yes, it is a classification.
You're going to classify how you believe to suit your religious views.
I don't have religious views.
He doesn't have religious views. None of us do.
Just the fact that you say there is no God is a religious view.
No, it is not.
It is a religious view.
Because there evidently is no God.
You need to look up the definition of atheism.
You cannot assert what in
I didn't give a
science.
definition of atheism. I said to say there is no God is a religious view.
You're asserting that atheists are religious. You're asserting that atheists are religious.
I'm saying it's a religious view.
Anything that is asserted without evidence can be dismissed without evidence.
We are without atheism.
You believe things by faith.
No, we do not.
All right, let me ask you this. If your brain is a result of random mutation
Who said
and
this?
natural selection, okay? Well, how is it you believe that there is other ways other than mutation in your theory of evolution?
Yeah, it is selected mutation through best
through natural
traits.
selection, right? So
There's also genetic drift and other things.
sure, yeah. But it's a result of this random mutation guided by natural selection. So, have you ever seen, you know, how you've got some quirkies in a psych ward that, you know, hear voices and they see things and they're mad and it's not real?
They're probably religious.
Yeah, and through natural selection, they would
But
be
they do
culled
have,
by
you know, with
natural
schizophrenia,
processes.
there are, you know, we can do brain examinations now that show that correlations to the types of you know, religiosity features in the brain are correlated to the same areas in the brain that also produce schizophrenia. I just want to point that out as a point of trivia.
Yeah. So, but my point is this: is that the chemical, the reason why they're saying these things is really because of chemicals in the brain. Right? There's chemical issues. If your brain is a result of random mutations, how can you trust anything your brain tells you?
Then why would you put faith into something?
Well, what I'm saying is this. No, what I'm saying is this: is that if evolution is true, that your brain is a result of random mutation, you cannot know it because you cannot rely on your senses and what your brain is telling you.
So what do you rely on?
Well, I don't believe in evolution. So
What do you rely on?
I don't know.
You rely on a list of...
Yeah, I believe in a creator God who created me to understand things around me. Whereas you believe in random mutation guided by natural
I believe in something that can be and has been demonstrated. You cannot demonstrate.
You've not given me any demonstration. I can appreciate you.
What do you want me to do? You want me to reproduce You want me to reproduce the experiments in front of you?
I can appreciate your belief.
I'm happy, yeah, if you want to.
We've seen speciation happen both in naturally controlled conditions.
Speciation, you mean variations within a kind? Yeah.
No, there's no such thing as kind.
Well, that's what you say.
No, that's what you say. Define kind. Show me two kinds.
Here's a kind. You've got a dog, Haiti, and a wolf. They're all the same kind.
This is an important question, and you're on camera, so think about this.
Yeah.
If creationism is true of anything at all, then you should be able to show me two root kinds which science would consider closely related.
That's not true.
But, yeah, absolutely necessarily true. If God created different kinds, then you must be able to show the origins of different kinds, the archetypes for different kinds. No one has ever demonstrated different kinds because, yes, it is.
You look at the Galapagos Islands where they looked at the finches, and the finches all had different sized beaks.
Oh, you mean they're not birds? So they're not birds?
They're all birds, but they all had a common ancestor.